Welcome to the EcadLite Demo or shop version. Once you launch the program, it takes you to the headings page where you have the order number, the client information, the date of the order that can also be changed. And here on the right, you have also spaces for financial information or other information that you wish to add on to the order. Once we have inserted all the data that we needed to do, we can go to the Environment tab and build our environment. We can insert some walls here, for example. Or we can import it, a plan. The client may have a plan of his space that he would like to furnish. And put some walls here as well. Let's adjust them a little bit. Now we can insert a door. And put in some, change some characteristics. Make it bigger. Also higher. And we'll also change the type of opening. We can see here. Keep the same. The finish. And here we have the preview of the finish that we decided to use for the door. Handle. Also choose different kind of handles, as you can see. And have the preview here on the right. Let's put this handle. And keyhole. You can also decide to put this kind of keyhole. And other things that the client may also add if wishes to. Let's add a window now, where we can put precise positioning. Also change its dimension. And we can also change the variance of this window. Here are the type of window we would like to insert, and we'll keep the one we already have. The opening, left and right. Also the finish of this window with the preview on the right. Let's put in some brown oak. Here we go. And we can also move the preview, as you can see here. And then we can also insert a background. And we have different backgrounds to choose from. Let's put this one. You see? And this is for the window. At last, we may insert a floor now. Choose the floor here, the type, and 4 points. We also change the finish of the floor. And with the preview on the right, we can choose from a wide selection here. And choose this one. And we also have other things like the ceiling, but we're not going to put it here. We have the normal ceiling, sloping ceiling, and conduit. And then you have the services for electrical connections, plumbing, gas, heating, and this is used by the program for conflict purposes. And then we have other details like kickboards and skirt boards and whatever for details and glass to insert on the walls. And this is it for environment. Once the environment is done, we can move over to the configurator and configure our kitchen in this case. Start off with the base units, with some appliances. Start with the base unit with the stove, and we can put in the oven and the sink. So we start off with our kitchen, and then we can move up to the wall units. Here we go. Start off with this one over here, which you see is a little bit too big. Adjust it. And then we can move on to the next one over, and then why not? We'll put in this one too, but This one here, I don't like it too much, so we can just remove it and make the top one a little bit bigger. Okay, and then we continue and add another piece of furniture here, another element, and we can go to the cupboards, open shelf, put in this one right next to it. Here we go. Yeah, it's looking nice. It's coming all together. Now we recalculate to unite all of the linear elements, as we can see here. For example, the plinth are all one piece, the top as well, and whatever is linear has been united. And now we're going to change the variance of our element. Here we have the handles that we can put on. Change it to this kind of handle. See, it has changed. And then we have the plinth, which we'll leave at 10, which is fine for us. And then the top type, which is also changeable, but we'll leave it as is. And shelf position, it's not applicable. All right. And here we have all the dimensions that we can change. All right. And also other variants. And here is the price of our item. And then another thing we can do is change the material. For example, the shell color, the front color, from red, you can like change this to the walnut. And then once we have changed this, we like to change it for the entire kitchen. To apply the variant change to the rest of the items on this configuration, we'll just go over here, apply, see where the change is. Here is our walnut. Click this one right here. We run. You see the things that we can change. We can decide to change all of them or just a few. We're just going to change the bases. Run. If just the bases are changed. If not, we can go up. Also change the rest if we like. Here it is. Run. And here you go. Just leave them selected. And also change the rest. And here it is. We have changed everything here. And then we add a plinth right here. Here it is. There we go. All right then. Now let's make it all even. And select also the material for the cupboard here. And we calculate to even out all the linear elements. And we can also add other components or elements from another catalog. So why not add a table? Tables and chairs, table. Let's put this one, select it, and place it right here. And we can also change the material of the leg of this table. Choose this or that. See from the preview, or why not? We just choose this one. And here we go. Now I have added the table, and see some movement as well from here, in here. Come up close. There we go. Now here we can insert the lights and then move on to the rendering. There you go. Got one light here. Turn it for better placement. Put one over here. Another one over there. And then one down here. And we can adjust the height of them and the intensity. Even here, we can adjust the height a little bit. And its intensity or its warmth as well. Here, same thing, height, come up, intensity. Okay, here we are. And once the lights are set, we can move on to the rendering real time and see what happens. Here it is. Now we can go to the price quote. After that, we have reviewed the render. And we just go to the quote. Here we go. It's going to calculate the quote now. Here it is. All the components, the prices, item description, quantity, price, and you can also modify it. See that is 1898 and 19. Here we change the price. We modify it and take it to 61. 10 more and confirm. It gives you an asterisk to say that it has been changed. And see down here it has increased. And then we move on to save the order and send it off to the order gathering office or directly to production. We can also save our order in the gallery for later use with other clients as a starting point. See, we have different orders here stored. And we can also do a rendering from a render farm, which gives us back high quality rendering. Let's go check it out. This is the scene that I want to have rendered from the render farm. This is the request that I have to send off. This is all the information sent to the render farm. And this is the final result from the render farm. From the supervisor interface, we retrieve the order from the light or shop, and we can send it to the manufacturer. Now we can use EcadLite Pro at the factory to retrieve the order that we have sent from the shop. And here it is. We'll still have full graphical control over this order. For example, we can change the characteristics of this component right here. And from the glass doors, change it to two regular doors. Here we go. Give it some movement. And we have changed it. We can also generate data for the machine, create job. And here we go. We have the ARG files, which gives me the drawing of what the machine is supposed to do with the holes and everything, and also the information that is sent to the machine tool for its processing of the component. Then we can move on to the bill of material here. Okay. And here we have the bill of material, and also all of the processing that needs to be done, cut, board, or whatever. We have the component, pieces, quantity, dimensions, information for the variant, and so on. And this is information for the processing and the manufacturing of the component. Then we have the prices as well, where it's broken down the item, the description, the value of each component that makes the article, or the item, as you want to call it, plus more information for the management. This is all the information used for the order management and the manufacturing process. Thank you for your listening.